Okay, so welcome to my first cooking video of the new year of 2020. Actually, in a while, I remember doing a little live demonstration on Facebook. That was kind of a casual thing, but this is going to be my first time actually trying out a recipe online that I saw online, and see if it's easy, if it was hard to make, and if the recipe was good, or if it was horrible. I don't know. We'll see. And so, in keeping with the theme of the new year and new me, new year, new you, I don't know, whatever it is. I'm going to try something a little bit healthy. I know some of you are trying to watch the diet, watch the carb intake, me as well. So I'm going to try cauliflower rice. This is something I've heard a while. A lot of people have tried it. They say it's pretty good. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see if it's easy to make, and we'll see if it's good or not. Now, according to the website instructions, it looks pretty easy. All you need is some cauliflower, a grater, one of these box grater deals, and of course a fryer or a pan, and it cooks up real easy. So we'll see how easy it is. Okay, so first thing it says, take some cauliflower, we'll wash it, and then we'll chop it up into quarters. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take off all this leaves up. Oh, there's one. We're gonna take off all the leaves and take out a little bit of the stem. Okay, so we got most of the stem out there. We got some of the leaves out there. So now we're gonna cut this into quarters. All right, now that we got these into little quarters, we're going to take our box grater, and it says to use the medium side. I don't know. I'm not sure which side is the medium side. We'll find out. We'll try it out and see what kind of sizes we can get here, and see what it looks like. So I'm going to try this big side right here, and we'll go. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll use this side. All right. You can see about halfway through, and yeah, I think this will do, I guess, for rice. We'll see what it tastes like and what the consistency is. Still got two more quarters to go. Okay, so here's what one head of one head of cauliflower yields. Now there were some that actually have these little strands here, but I guess it'll be all right. But for the most part, it did kind of have the consistency of rice, and I guess when we cook it up, it really won't matter. So, also, I just want to show you this real quick. It was actually not that not that hard. I say the process took a little over about 8-9 minutes. But look at the, if you can look at the carnage that it took, and then we'll go on the floor here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, see all that. Oh, sorry about that. All that stuff on the floor. So a little messy. So if you do have a food processor, That I would recommend that, so you don't have to deal with the mess, and you don't have to worry about getting close to the grater and scraping your hands. Luckily, I didn't. But for the most part, not too bad. Let's go over to the stove and let's start to cook this up. Okay, so we got our bowl of rice. Try to look into the camera. We got our bowl of rice here, and we got our pan. Now, the instructions say on a medium heat, we'll put some oil. So it's about a tablespoon of oil. I got some olive oil here. That's about right. Just a little more. Okay, we'll get that swirled around a bit, and then once we get this all heated up, it says to cook this. Some sites say 3 to 4 minutes, some say 5 to 8. I'll just kind of play it by ear and see what's good. So I'm just going to stir it around a little bit. And then also to add some spices of your choice, mainly salt and pepper, just to give it a little bit of taste if you want to. But I'm just going to try it out and see what's going on with it. So we're just going to add this now, our rice, to our pan. And we'll start to cook this, kind of stir it around a little bit. I'll even add a little bit more spices. So let's give it a little salt here. Just a tad for those of you who are watching your sodium intake. We'll put a little pepper, why not? Some pepper, some black pepper, and I like it a pepper. I like it a pepper. Let's add a few little more things. What do we got in here? We got minced onion. Let's put some of that in there, huh? Why not? We're just experimenting. Put a little more in there. What else can we put in here? Let's put in some, what do we got? Paprika. Why not? Huh? Okay. I don't know. We're just getting a little crazy, as Bob Ross would say. Getting a little crazy. We're just going to experiment here. What else? Let's put one more in here. I really feel like Bob Ross. Okay, some garlic powder. Why not, huh? Give this cauliflower rice some flavor up in here. Okay, so just a little bit of, some salt there. And we'll give this a little stir here. Once I get this stirred, I'll just cover it up for a few minutes, and then from there we'll just kind of trial and error, see how it goes, see what the consistency is like, see what the taste is like, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so it's been about a little over 10 minutes. I've been actually kind of tasting it during the cooking process, and found that over a medium heat, it's taking a little bit longer to get that that mushy rice consistency, but overall, let's go. Not too bad. Still on the crunchy side. Maybe we can leave it on for just a little bit more. But once again, this was medium heat, and it's been on there for about 10 minutes. I've been stirring it occasionally and just kind of giving it a little taste between. First of all, at the 3-minute mark, still a little too crunchy at medium heat. And then also at the 6-minute mark, still just a bit crunchy. So I'm just going to leave it on for a little bit more, and I think we got the right consistency. Okay, so here we are. It is now 30 minutes later. That kind of took a little bit longer than I expected, only because I was opening it up kind of frequently and just kind of giving it a little taste along the way. So it took about 30 minutes from the time I put it on the stove to where I think it is right now, the good consistency. Like rice, yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I did add a little bit more, sorry for food in my mouth. I did add just a little bit more water during the cooking process, just to give it a little steam to soften it up a little bit, so you get a little bit less of that crunch. But overall, not too bad. I think I may do this. Now, the only hard part, or the time-consuming part, was the grating part, so, and messy as well. So if you have a food processor, one of those electric food processors, that would make life a lot easier, faster, and a lot cleaner as well. I was doing a little sweeping in between takes here. And if you want to add whatever spices that you want just to kind of flavor your rice up a little bit, that's totally fine. Yeah, at least you know what's going in your rice. Now, I have all this rice here. What am I going to do with it? I think I have an idea here. Pardon me, you get a view of the house here. It's still here. Beef patties. Do we have... Oh, yes we do. Got some eggs. We're going to do a cauliflower rice, Loco Moco. Let's see how this turns out. All right, there you are. Oh, we got to put the gravy on. Like my gravy thick. So, let's do it this way. Can you see that? There you go. Pour it on there. Ooh, lots of gravy. Okay, so I never did it on the gravy. But anyway, so from the time I actually started to the time I actually ended, so 30 minutes on the rice. I think I could have been done a little bit better if I kept it a little bit more of a higher heat and if I kept it covered and added a little bit more water. But this whole thing took me about an hour. I'm sure I can get it a little bit less to cook in terms of the cooking time once I get a little bit comfortable with cooking cauliflower rice. So let's see. Grab a fork here. One right here. All right, let's mix this all up. Get a little hamburger in there. Get some egg. Got to do that yolk thing where you get the little... I left the yolk on a little bit more, so it's a little more over hard, but yeah, I'm not complaining. All right, so bon appetit. Well, now, of course I'm hungry right now, so this tastes pretty good, but overall, not too bad. I think this would be a good, if you like rice. I don't eat rice much anymore, but it does serve as a good substitute for rice. It's not, don't get that real sour cauliflower taste that I was kind of afraid of. And with the seasonings in the rice too, kind of made it pretty good. So, cauliflower rice, Loco Moco, I give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll try to do more, and hopefully it won't take too long. And hopefully I'll look a little bit more at the camera, and my angles will be a little different. It's my first video in a while, so thanks for bearing with me. All right, peace out.